we've got the car entered in the NZ Superlap Series, and we rocked up this morning to pretty inclement weather. We had our first run just before, and I was quite impressed. I thought it was a really cool, zippy little car. Sounds good. Quite low on power, which is sort of what we expected, but with the time we had on the track out there against some fairly high powered machinery, we seemed to hold our own pretty well. As how the car reacts overall, it's got really good turning initially. Struggles a little bit getting through the middle and exit of a corner, which you'd expect with a road tyre, but on the whole it points really well, which I think is a nice starting point for us with this project as we start to develop the car. Really nice close ratio box, seems to have good torque in each gear as you get up through the gears. Very easy to heel toe as well for all of you guys out there who have that skill in your repertoire. Good brakes. Again, I think we can make really good ground there as we go. They do go away reasonably quick on the track, but again, it is a road package at present. But I think overall, as a starting point, we've got a cool little car here, and we'll be able to really go places with it over the next 12 months. So let's see how the rest of the day goes and bring it on. One thing we've experimented with throughout the day has been the different settings with turning off the traction control and the Toyota VSC Sport mode, and so we were able to get a good feel for what each of those do for the car out in the circuit. Definitely for track driving, flagging away with the VSC and just turning the traction control off is where we want to be. It just allows the car to break a little bit of traction as you're really hanging it out, and obviously doesn't cut the power like the Sport mode does. So with that in mind, out in the circuit through the fast S's and other areas like that, you can really hang this thing sideways and it complies really well. It's really forgiving and very predictable with its slide, so it makes it a really exhilarating drive. It's a lot of fun, and you don't ever feel like the car is controlling you. You always feel like you're in control of the beast. So from that perspective, just awesome to be on a track, fagging it around, having a great time, and you know, coming back in four wheels on it. Backed up our first run in the wet, we're running the dry now, where we really got to test the limits of the car in bog standard form, and it was really interesting actually. I came in with a big smile on my face. It was a lot of fun, and it's a really zippy little car, and really backed up what we found in the wet with the initial point of the car. We found that it was even better again in the dry. Did run out of brakes and tyres very quick, and I'd say if there was a weakness to the car overall, realistically, it would probably only be a lack of power. Everything else, all things considered, being on a racetrack is actually pretty damn good for what it is. So yeah, as an evaluation of our first day, I'm really happy. I think it's a good little package, and if we can start to develop it with starting with some more tyre grip and brake performance, just to get it just that little bit further up the road, that'll be a great start. And you know, obviously the project will take shape over the next few months, and it'll be really exciting to be a part of it. So big tick of approval from myself and from the STM team. So here's to the next run, which will be on the road up in Auckland.
And guys, remember to subscribe to stay up to date with STM's Project 86.